What is up, everybody? Give me 1 sec. I'm starting up the mobile stream and the TikTok live. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Getting everything started up. Okay. Got that. Okay, TikTok is going, and now let me pull up chat. Perfect. Thank you for not taking a long time to load. All right. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, what is up? What is up, everybody? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If not, I genuinely hope it gets better. We're going to be chilling. We're going to be smoking and having a good time today. For those who are just tuning in, though, this stream is intended for audience members 21 or older. So if you are not 21, please leave the stream. Otherwise, myself or my mods will remove you. Guys, there's not going to be really any gameplay tonight. It's a low energy stream today. I'm going to be honest. I'm just kind of waking up, so it technically is a wake and bake. For me, at least. But, anyways, for those who are just tuning in, guys, real quick, consider hitting that subscribe button, because once we reach 2,500 subs, I'm going to be taking a whole 1 gram dab straight to the dome live. So, guys, be sure to hit that sub button, because that's the plan for when we hit 2,500 subs. We're literally taking a whole gram of wax straight to the dome live. Anyways, guys, we're going to be chilling. We're going to rip off the Benjamin. This is the first rip of the day. So cheers, everybody. You took a whole eighth to the dome before? What's up, Elena? The most I've ever done in a dab is like a gram. If I'm being honest. Anyway, since I see a ton of people joining us over there on the mobile stream, this stream is intended for audience members 21 or older. No fetuses allowed, because we do be smoking. That's beginners. I mean, I tend to save my dabs. I don't take a whole gram dab all the fucking time. Yeah, no, I don't have the money for that, dude. 10 grams? No, that's a whole waste of money. I've got to make my shit last. On me. Because you can only get a certain amount of high. On me. Bro. Not gonna lie, though. Despite the harshness of this motherfucker, still pretty fucking good. That's the thing. That's why I'm coughing. It is fucking harsh. Yeah, I'll be getting on the Discord after the stream. Definitely. Cheers, though. Not gonna lie. This shit is hit. Yes. We're gonna be doing VC later. Not right now, though. Not right now. Oof. Not gonna lie, though, this shit is good. It's definitely waking my ass up. Dude, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I didn't have no energy drinks, no creamer for my coffee, no sugar for my coffee, and nothing else but tap water to drink. Bro, I was pissed. I literally had to go to the fucking gas station to get sugar. Uh-huh. No cream, yeah. Dude, I don't even have any fucking milk. Like, that's how dire of a situation we were in. The weirdest thing I've ever used to sweeten my coffee is technically hot chocolate. Which, I mean, technically that's just caffeinated hot chocolate at that point. I mean, fight me on that. It's literally just caffeinated hot chocolate. Cool Whip? I don't have any Cool Whip. I mean, I have used Cool Whip in the past. It's just I gotta use a lot of it. Because I tend to use a lot of espresso. That shit, yeah, Cool Whip, it ain't creamy enough. Cheers, though. Yeah, see? Actually, no, the weirdest thing I've ever used to sweeten my coffee is maple syrup. Yeah, maple syrup. Not gonna lie. This shit is hitting, though. First of all, if your fucking brother is watching this shit, tell him to stop because he should not be watching my streams. But anyways, happy birthday. Yep. It be like that sometimes, though, when you're low on cash. Today was definitely one of those days. Not afraid to admit that either. But at least all bills are paid. 27. That's how old I am. All bills are paid, though. There's food in the fridge. I just didn't have any fucking sugar or creamer or milk for my coffee. That was the only problem I ran into today. That's it. But hey, if that's the only thing I have to worry about, I'm almost. I was born in 98, so close enough. Uh-oh. Torby's like, I've got the hammer in hand. I am not afraid to wield it. Ex-wife. Bitch cheated on me with my ex-best friend. Yeah, that's a whole story. But, low-key, getting divorced was actually the best thing that happened to me. I'm not even gonna fucking lie about that. But I lost a lot of shit. Get a new one? Nah, not right now. I'm honestly good. I've got way too much shit on my plate. Like, right now, I've got to focus on taking care of my dad. He's 81, dude. I ain't got time for no fucking woman when I'm taking care of an elderly man all day. Oh, no, no, no. No, I've been divorced for 5 years now. That should tell everybody in chat enough that my best friend, my female best friend of 16 years, just her name, just mentioning her, my ex-wife makes her just cringe, enrage. Felt that. And if I'm being honest, be sure you're getting married for the right reasons before you do it, though. Not gonna lie, though. The pen be hitting today. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up pissed. That's another reason why I didn't go on stream. If I wake up pissed off, I don't go on stream until I'm in a better mood. Because that means that's the first stage is a burnout. That means I need to take a break. Or I haven't had any nicotine or caffeine. So if it's one of those three, yeah. Yeah. I probably won't show up on stream. 9 chances out of 10. Like, I'll show up on stream without any fucking weed. I've done it several times. So, like, even though, yeah, I'm a weed tuber, I review weed for a fucking living, doesn't mean I have an unlimited supply. Unfortunately. I wish that was the case. That's only reserved, though, for, like, the bigger weed tubers. Now, I will say, despite not always having an unlimited stash, when my stash tends to get low, I re-up immediately. I'm always able to. So, like, at the end of the day, I'm not too worried. But, guys, do expect a vlog to come out soon. I'm going to teach you guys basically how to legally carry a cart in Texas. Or a disposable. It's a whole legal workaround. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. But it will keep you safe. Understood? Understood. Alright. So, with that being said, be sure to hit that sub button if you guys want to see that stream. Well, not that stream, that video. Bruh. Like, I'm still half asleep waking up, okay? Sue me. I might go off camera in a minute, just to grab me some more coffee, though. I really need some. Today was just one of those days, man. It really was. It was to the point where I was like, I'm in a kind of a bad mood because I haven't had any coffee. Oh, and here's the fucked up part, right? I walked to 3 different gas stations that I know are always open 24/7. Why the fuck were them bitches closed? Torby. The Valero station was closed. Sunny Mart was closed. And the one across from the graveyard. Two of those may not have surprised her as much as the third. You know the corner store that's on Panama? Yeah. That one was closed. I can already tell that her brain is already trying to process that, and she's genuinely confused. Just for how long the response is taking. Yeah, I'm guessing I was right. Was I, Torby? Yeah, I fucking called it. Yeah. She knows. That place never fucking closes. It's always open, even on holidays. There's 2 places you can always count on being open. Buc-ee's and that fucking corner store. The other 2, they're usually open. Right? Bro, I hope like they didn't get robbed or something and now that's why they're starting to close. It might be getting bad in that part of town again. Then again, when I was walking, it was quiet as fuck. Bro, I didn't even see like a single car or a single other person. Hell, I didn't even hear of another fucking person unless they were outside of their fucking house. Yeah. So, like, at the end of the day, there's like nothing going on. No thanks. I'm good. I'm just gonna rip off the pension. Cheers. Bro, I swear, all the roasts will never, ever compare to the one my best friend did on me. The fact my best friend looked me straight in the eye and said, "Hey, bro, I just realized something. You know that commercial where Jason Momoa takes off his muscles?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You kind of look like him." I'm like, "Fuck you." I mean, you're not wrong, but fuck you. Yeah. Still the best roast I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, that is a god tier level roast. Like, god damn. I'm like, hey, you mind putting on your glasses on for like a couple seconds? He's like, okay. He put on his glasses, and I was like, you want to know what kind of train this is? Shaped like them and everything. He's like, fuck you. Now I have to buy a new pair of glasses. What's even worse is he's blonde and has the same haircut. He was so mad. If he talked like him as well, it would have been over. It would have been over for him. He'd be like, nope, that's it. Nope. Get fuck out of my house. Fucking hell. Shit. And my back finally popped. Finally. Think some of my ribs are out of place. Yep. Yep. Yeah, they are. That's just great. And this is why I have my medical card. Ah, son of a bitch. That one actually hurt. God damn, dude. Okay. God damn. That was making it hard to breathe. But thankfully, like, dude, I was even noticing that since the beginning of the stream. That was another reason why I was a little pissy. When I've got bones out of place, it is not a fun time. Ah, that's better. I can breathe properly now. The healing power of weed. And motherfuckers say that shit messes with your lungs and causes it and damages that shit. Motherfucker, that shit helps me breathe. Oh, that's so much better, dude. I can still feel my ribs a little out of place, like right back here on this side, but the other side just popped back naturally. This one, though, is being a little bit stubborn because it's a little knotted up, too. So, I'm gonna have to work at it a little bit. It be like that sometimes when I wake up. Son of a bitch, dude. This shit is really out of place. I must have slept in a really weird position. God damn. Fucking A. Well, shit. That's better. That is so much fucking better. Holy shit. God damn. Well, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. Torby, I'm not gonna lie to you tonight. Oof. Yeah, tonight I was even thinking about taking off just from this being out of place alone. I hate that my ribs are out of place today. That shit fucking hurts, dude. But that's why I have my medical cannabis card. Oh, I think I just popped it back. You fucking suck. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Fuck. Definitely gonna take another rip off the Benjamin just for that. Cheers, motherfuckers. Oh, you're good, bro. By the way, could you actually code a verification bot, please? Or do you know a good ticket bot for verification on the server? Oh, fucking bet. Hell yeah. The one thing I'm interested that you're working on is the real life Jarvis. Also, one thing, if it doesn't have the voice, I'm gonna be mad. It has to have Jarvis's voice. I had a joint for like 2 days and had just worked this way back in. Yeah, yeah. I felt you on that, Tonto. The shit sucks when you have to fucking deal with it for like multiple hours on end. To be completely honest and fair. Oh, I just felt that in my upper spine. I was definitely sleeping in a weird position. Either that or I had a nightmare and I was like thrashing around. I don't remember having a nightmare because I don't remember waking up from it. Now, here's the weird thing. When I have a nightmare, I could be sometimes I'm semi-lucid, so I can somewhat change the circumstances of the dream. So that's probably what happened. Like that's probably why I didn't wake up in a cold sweat like I usually do when I have a nightmare. Yeah, exactly. Like the same thing goes with my pops. That's why my shit's probably a little extra fucked up because I did help him mow a little bit. Now, mind you, at least he did the courtesy of waiting until like 8 o'clock. So I was already a little bit in pain. I was helping him mow a little bit because it was just like one last patch. And here's the weird thing about my dad. He's 81, but if he's doing yard work, you leave him the fuck alone. You do not get in his way. Not unless he asks you to help. It's meditative for him. All right? Like that's his alone time. Or when he's watching his TV in his room. Pretty much. I'll tell you one thing though. At least I was able to use the riding lawnmower and didn't have to use the push mower. But still, like, fucking hate driving that thing. Talk about tank controls. Bet that. Yeah, because if I'm being completely honest and fair, like, I don't know what's going on, but for some reason, Discord is automatically applying the role people need to access all the channels. I need to change that. That's the thing. They're only supposed to have access to certain ones. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what setting I changed and change it back. That's probably what's gonna have to happen. Yeah. Same here. Dude, you know what's fucking funny? If my shoulder's out of place, like really bad, if it's like pushed in, then I'll just take Buddy out on a walk. He pulls on his leash like crazy. So I'll literally just let my arm go limp. That motherfucker will just yank that bitch in the socket. I swear to fuck. He'll notice when I do it too. Because he'll literally like run and then slow down. I don't give him a command or anything. Literally, I just let my arm go limp. And that's when he knows, hey, okay, that something needs, because usually after I let my arm go limp, that shit will pop into place and I'll usually grunt or something like that. And he'll turn around and check on me. Yeah. Mine does it either way. It can pop out of place like where it's like stuck like this, which that's when Buddy can help, knock it back down. But if it's stuck down here, okay, that's not going to help. Yeah. Which is understandable, Yeah, Buddy probably would have made your arm worse, Tonto. Not gonna lie. Yeah, we do need to actually have a staff meeting on the server. Like, I'm being completely honest and fair. Because at the end of the day, like, I need to see who's active and who's not active, who's doing their job as a mod and who isn't. You know what I mean? Now, Junji is pretty decent at what he does. So, I mean, even though he does like tend to hide in the shadows, yeah. Lunar's right. This is just a cannabis only stream and intended for audience members 21 or older. So cheers. Oh, you are fine, Torby. By the way, um, Torby, how's Tallow doing? How's the beautiful little scaly baby? You haven't shown.
Incoming at break.
Fucking Bezos! Damn it! Well, rip to the Twitch viewers right now. Anyways. Yeah, you haven't shown Tallow in Discord in like a good minute. Yeah, let me be clear. We respect everybody's beliefs here, because at the end of the day, all are welcome in the Chronic Crypt. It's just we tend to not deal with touchy subjects. Occasionally, I may talk about certain things that interest me or like just research I've come across because I love Norse history, but good. Good. I need to clean out Franklin's enclosure. That way, yeah, he'll be a little bit more chill. He's been a little pissy lately. Like, here's the thing, right? Despite him being a Razorback musk turtle, they are like, they can be kind of aggressive. Franklin never has been. Franklin's been very chill, so if he just wants to be left the fuck alone, he'll just move away from your hand constantly. But like I can literally just pet his shell and he'll just kind of look at me and just kind of chill if he wants to be pet, and if not, he'll move away. I'll leave him alone, but the only thing is he doesn't like to be manhandled. He's like Owen Wilson from Night at the Museum. Put me down. I don't like to be manhandled. Bro, I swear to fuck. It's funny as hell to watch him, too. And he doesn't try to bite me when I pick him up. No, he just squirms around a lot. I do need to trim his claws a bit. Bet that. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, thinking about going on Discord. You sent me pictures of Tallow. Thank you. See, I want to get a new lizard eventually, but I'm dead set on either a gecko or a monitor. Or a tegu. It's either going to be a big chameleon or big lizard. Yeah. Adding a custom voice channel command. Bet that. Wait, dude. Could you set up like a tote counter? That way, and what it'll do is we'll have a leaderboard for who smoked the most. Don't make it a premium feature. Make that a free feature. So whoever has toked the most, and it resets every day. Oh, you did? Dude, put that shit in the server. We'll have a leaderboard and everything. So every time you take a hit, now this also goes for the blunt rollers and my joint rollers as well. Anytime you take a hit off that blunt, off that joint, the rig, the bong, whatever you're smoking on, as long as it's not nicotine, it has to be cannabis. It can be THCA and other stuff. Oh.
Here's my opinion on animals. If it doesn't have scales or feathers, it's not a real animal. Priority of import to me goes as follows: barn owls, falcons, snakes of all varieties, turtles, tortoises.
So basically you're saying a dog's not a real animal? Yes. I literally programmed the Courage the Cowardly Dog, computer voice for text to speech. So enjoy. Fuck no. Who's gonna pull your sled in the snow? Just saying. Is at the end of the day, like, Buddy has saved my ass countless times. Dude, I could low-key actually have him as, like, technically,
I'm hungry.
If I really wanted to, he's smart enough to go through service dog training. He's extremely intelligent. Like, he'll notice, like, say we're walking down the road, right? It's in the middle of the middle of the Texas summer. I'm starting to get really hot, and I'm starting to get a little bit dizzy. Buddy will literally notice how I'm walking, and he will literally stop me. He will start pouncing on me and will not stop until I sit down. That is horrible. I'm gonna just be honest. As a Norseman, yeah, no. Y'all motherfuckers in Alaska may do that, but us real fucking snow dwellers, yeah, we treat our animals with honor and respect. The only thing that may be done in memory of that animal is we actually would incorporate their pelt into our coat. I mean, pretty much the same in Norway. You have ice fishing. I'm just saying. Also, my brother in Christ, you're in Alaska. You're legally enough. You have enough legality to buy enough firepower to kill a bear and consume it. You don't have to. You don't have to take old Hachi out to the fucking barn and shoot him when he gets too old, just because you need food during the winter. True, but my uncle was here. He could pull that card. If he was, yeah, he could pull that card like a motherfucker. He had Norwegian citizenship. I think this was like, it was because I think like I think it was his stepdad had Norwegian citizenship because his mom, if I'm remembering this correctly, his mom and his stepdad met in university. It was like a whole college love story. So he didn't technically have to give up his US citizenship to have his Norwegian citizenship. That means technically I could get dual citizenship with Norway, but that takes a lot of money to move. And yes, I'd be fine with living in a cabin in the woods, but at the same time, if I move to freaking Norway, I'm gonna have to go by boat because I'm not taking my dogs on a plane, considering how skittish they are. Unless they can sit in the front with me, like sit, near the seat, they will behave if I tell them to. They're just gonna be distracted by the people next to me. That's really it. They're just gonna be attention whores and be wanting pets and cuddling and all that shit through the entire way. So I'm pretty sure nobody will mind. Yeah, basically Norway with better gun laws. But here's the thing. In Norway, the maximum sentence you can get is 25 years, depending on the severity of the crime. I'm just saying. Now, minimum security prisons in Norway are padded as fuck. They really are. I'm not even joking. So at the end of the day, like, that's one thing that I really think we should take example here in the US is like the non-violent offender should go and to like a certain type of prison like they have in Norway where literally it's kind of like a college dorm. You have access to a kitchen and everything like that. You're treated like an actual person because Norway doesn't want people to come back. I'm just saying. They're like, yeah, we know you fucked up, made a bad decision, but if, like, say you're mentally ill or something like that, then, like, they tend to keep you longer if you have to. That's just from what I've researched. On me. Yes, we have the John F. Kennedy right here. We're taking it straight to the dome. I'm not gonna lie. The Skywalker is hitting. Skywalker. The beautiful thing about this Benjamin, though, is it tastes like bud. Oh, fuck. Well, do you happen to have a dab rig by chance? Because if you do, you could make a salad bowl. Technically, if you have like a spare like wax jar, now if it's really thin, just stick it in the freezer for about 5 minutes. That should be enough. Yeah, that shit sucks ass. But if you're talking like where it clogs, oh fuck. Yeah, there's nothing that can be done there. Yeah, that's probably the quality of the wax. Like that shit's too thin. That's one reason why I prefer actual dabs rather than Benjamins. And you're not wrong about that, Lunar. Dude. Yeah, dabs are much better. Better high, better quality, just better everything all around. That's why I'm trying to convince my best friend Torvi here that if you get good quality dabs, it's never going to make you go back to the Benjamin. Unless, like, you're on a budget. Which, I can help with that. Thanks, special shout out to the homie, Master Meek. Let's just say I'm going to be buying something from Hella Slump soon. I'm going to be buying some diamonds. I know you like your Benjamin, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to personally buy you some rosin from Shop Hello Mary. Actually, wait, no. That's way too. Well, no, it can't. It will disperse. Mm. Yeah, Shop Hello Mary's rosin is way too dank for you to, since you want to keep it on the down low. So I'm gonna have to get you a smart rig, or give you one rather. I got something for her. I'm not saying shit, but she knows that. She knows that look. I can already hear her going, "Oh no." Yes, you can. You can have certain kinds. Because I know dabs that the smell doesn't linger. Yeah, because dabs, like, literally, if you have a simple fan going, just like this, the smell's gone. It doesn't stick like flour does, even to your own clothes. It may, like, be in the air for a little bit, but it's gone within, like, a minute. And if you have a fan going, oh, it's gone a lot quicker. Hell, dabs can literally be hidden with just a fucking simple incense stick. Which I know you have. Especially if it's diamonds, Torvy, there's no smell. Yeah. Yeah. See, like, in the house, I'll say this from experience, Torvy, you know my dad's allergic. Because it makes him nauseous. Like, the smell makes him nauseous. So, I could literally be right there in the same room with him and take a fat rip off the smart rig if his fan is blowing. He has seen me do it. I've literally been sat right next to him, and he will tell me, "Hey, be sure to blow that the other way so I don't smell it." Yes, sir. Well, hemp stuff is legal. And here's the thing, right? Torvy, what I'm going to give you, what I'm going to buy you, this can be in your pocket. It's smaller than even your Benjamin. It's probably just as big as just the battery alone. Also, the jar of dab, it's actually best not to keep it laying around and keep it more in the freezer. So it's not exactly like you're going to be leaving it lying around. No, I'm in Texas. Yeah, that's the thing. As a content creator who reviews weed for a living in Texas, you gotta be careful, bro. If you're not in a legal state, you gotta be sure to have all your motherfucking paperwork with that shit. Like, dead ass. That's the thing, like, the THCA market is flourishing here. Like, it's basically created legal weed. Might as well say. Because the only reason why I know, bro. And this is coming from a medical cannabis patient in the state of Texas. Bro, my doctor had to literally fight with the state to allow me to have my card. Bro, I paid $200 for that visit. Best fucking $200 I've ever spent, and I still have to pay that every year for my card. It's expensive. So it's legal there. Because literally, fuck. What was the brand that well, I know THCA is legal there because the package I'm literally getting in from THCA Small Buds is literally coming from Las Vegas. So, I know you guys got the hemp market. Is it on par? Yeah. Because I'm literally buying bottom shelf ounces, like budget packs, and they're still hitting good. Yeah, for those who don't know, Torvi and I literally grew up in the same town. We went to the same high school. We've been friends for 16 years. We've known each other for God knows how long at this point. Like, I can't even remember like what grade I was in. I think I was a freshman. Either that or it was 7th grade. It was 7th grade because you always hung out with Nick. I remember that shit. You always hung out with Nick and his girlfriend. There's a meteor? Hey, yo. Damn, dude. Oh, yeah, Texas has really, really lax gun laws as well. That's one reason why I don't want to leave is, well, technically, Texas is so batshit insane. You can legally buy a tank with ammo and the tank be operational. There's literally a place in Fort Worth that you can drive a whole bunch of recommissioned tanks. Hold on. TikTok is doing that inactivity bullshit. Fixed. But yeah, I've never been one for gambling. Bro, if I went to Vegas, I'm gonna tell you what the only reason why I would go to Vegas. Old school metal. If there was a show from like Judas Priest or damn. Hold on, I was literally about to name off some, but I'm like, no, they're retired. No, that entire lineup's gone. God damn. Uh, I'm not saying Maiden because I don't really like Maiden as much anymore. Uh, fuck. All my go-tos are retired. Yeah, even Grim Reaper because Steve Grimmett's gone. Fuck, dude. I mean, Vegas is good for thrash metal. So I might be able to see, I don't know, fucking Sabaton or something. I don't fucking know. I won't, don't worry. I intend to keep on growing it out for a long ass time. Also, Tonto, are you still with us, brother? Over there in the land of Twitch. Like, dude. You see the crazy shit that's going on? Yeah. I would never live out there. But I'll tell you one thing. I would go see Tool. Yeah, like, Nevada's good for... I mean, Nevada's also good for hair metal, but... Let's be honest, they can't all pack a punch anymore. No, I don't mean the news, brother. I mean the shit that's going on in chat. I don't give a fuck about the news either. Like, you are not fucking wrong. Spot fucking on, man. Literally, I have a homie in LA, and he's like, dude, I fucking hate living here. He's like, I'm I'm pretty sure he's like, he's paying like $3,500 for rent, if I remember correctly. I'm like, it's 1,000 here in Texas, minimal, from what I've seen. Actually, no, I've seen a little bit cheaper, but those tend to be more in more sketchy areas, though. So if you're willing to deal with a more sketchy area, I mean, here's the thing. I know one ticket when living in a sketchy area to how never to get robbed. Smoke out my neighbors. Make my neighbors my homies. Tell me I'm wrong. Is at the end of the day, bro, they ain't gonna let nobody take it. I wouldn't let nobody take my homie's weed. That sounds like LA for you. Eh. There you go, Torby. Hammer time. Dude. I mean, 850 a one-bedroom house. All I gotta do is just knock on my neighbor's door and be like, "Hey, you smoke?" If they say no, I'll be like, "You drink?" I don't drink, but you want to get crossfaded? I'm just saying, bro. Don't do that shit in Alaska. Your homies will take your weed. Bro, in Texas, we have that certain line of respect. Because pretty much everybody's packing in Texas. Everybody's pretty much got a big iron. And that's no joke. When you're 16, you can literally legally buy a shotgun with buckshot. You can buy a boomstick, a double barrel. Yeah. Exactly, bro. Like, why not try to make friends with my neighbors? Be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna have a cookout. I'm gonna have some good weed. Like, come over. I just moved over the neighborhood. I'm trying to make some friends. I'm a weed tuber. Y'all need some good ass weed. I got you. You don't gotta go to the smoke shop. Just pull up. I'll smoke you out. Like, at the end of the day, Yeah. Yeah, same with Texas. Same with Texas. Tell that to a Texan. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. There's something about just some of those motherfuckers. I know I'm not one of them, but there's just a certain breed of those motherfuckers that can still snipe a motherfucker with a 6-shooter. I've seen it happen. Like, be like straight up Billy the Kid, straight up shit. I'm not even joking. Some Texans can actually adapt to the cold because they don't like the heat. I'd like to see you go survive the summer without any AC. Which is what I'm currently doing, by the way. The AC's broken. I have this one, but it only does so much. The AC inside the house is broken. But yeah. And not in this area of Texas. Go closer to El Paso. You're now stepping into the Sahara Desert. Now, here's the thing. I can understand about the winters in Alaska, but some of us motherfuckers would actually prefer that, like me. There's people in Texas who actually don't like the heat at all and cannot wait for winter. You come up here during a Texas winter, your ass is going to think it's still warm. You would actually enjoy Texas during the winter, Tonto. I'm telling you right now. It's nice. Even when it does snow. Like, it's done that, like, what? Almost. It did. I don't think it snowed last year. Actually, no, it did. It did. And then the year before that, too. And the year before that. Yeah, so it's been snowing for like the past 3 years. I wouldn't really call it snow. I would call it more sleet than anything, but it does stick. It depends on what you're looking for, brother. Question. Would you like to drive around a recommissioned World War I tank and be able to shoot it as many times as your heart desires over about 70 acres of actually no, I think it was like more like 500 acres now. Yeah, over like a massive fucking area of land where you could just drive that bitch around to your heart's content and shoot it. Fair. Then let's see. The food. That's what always gets people. The food, the barbecue. Brother, I gotta take you to the barbecue joint that Torvy and I know and love. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna buy you some ribs that look like they came off a dinosaur. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I think the food will win you over because we don't just have barbecue. We have Authentic Mexican food straight from the fucking motherland of Mexico because we're right next to it. Those are our fucking neighbors. Yeah, the homies just bring in all the fucking good shit, and they're like, yeah, you just have to make sure that that place isn't one of those motherfucking Tex-Mex posers. Get the real shit. I'm telling you right now. Oh, we'll see about that. We'll see about that because yeah, we have seafood. Yeah, fried catfish is a staple. Same thing with like popcorn shrimp. Some places will have gator, crawfish, lobster, crab. Bro, don't underestimate Texas. I'm telling you right now. Because every ecosystem we got. So we got really good seafood, we've got really good barbecue, we've got really good Chinese, we've got really good Japanese food. I haven't found like any Indian restaurants near me, so I haven't been able to try Indian food, so don't quote me on that. Korean food is Korean food's awesome around here. I'm trying to think. Hmm. We got Italian. You'd be surprised because remember, Cajuns do have an Italian origin, if I remember correctly, or somewhat around that area, if I remember correctly, historically. And that shit is good. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a VC. You guys wanna go ahead and go in Discord? Oh, dude, bro, us motherfuckers over here in Texas, we love our motherfucking deer meat. Bring the caribou, the elk, the deer. Yeah, bring that shit all the way over here, bro. We'll fucking take, bro. I know where you can get some good deer meat. Ah, French in origin. Okay. So I was correct around like the general area, just not the correct continent. I mean, well, actually, no, not the right country, technically. I was on the right continent, not the right country. If I remember correctly. I'm baked, so don't quote me on that, okay? I'm very baked, and I haven't had enough coffee yet for my brain to be fully functional and running properly. It is on AOL dial-up right now. But I'm telling you right now, it's very surprising how good the Italian restaurants are. And I'm not talking about Olive Garden. I'm not talking about Olive Garden. But I will take you somewhere that will surprise you. And you might actually enjoy it better than you would in Alaska. Taco Bell. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you lay off the Diablo sauce, or you use it lightly, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to have stomach issues later. Depending on how much you eat. Yeah, if you gorge yourself, maybe. Bet that, bro. Bet. All right. I will see you guys over in Discord VC then. Anyways, hey Lunar, would you mind dropping a link in the mobile stream? I'm going to drop a link into Twitch. And then we should be good. Real quick, the server is 18 plus. I wanted to say that. All right. There we go. It is posted. Oh, right. He said he'll be back he's making coffee. Duh. I got it. There we go. So if you guys want to join the Discord, be sure to tune in. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Anyways, be sure to tune in over on the Discord VC. I will see all of you beautiful people there. Stay high, stay metal, stay safe, motherfuckers. And don't forget to hit the sub button. I will see all of you beautiful people later. Bye.
What the hell are you all still doing here? What, are you in love with my ass or something? Well, why don't you just get up off that couch and come here and kiss me on my ass then? Jesus Christ. Oh, well, fine. It is now official. You have just wasted most of my fucking day. It's lunchtime already. Damn. You will excuse me, won't you? Well, thank you very much. I am juicy motherfuckers. Oh, yeah. I love this shit. Oh, damn. Y'all gotta get a laugh, I'm telling you. I bet you these go over real big at the police station. Damn. Well, fuck you very much. What the hell are you all still doing here? What, are you in love with my ass or something? Well, why don't you just get up off that couch and come here and kiss me on my ass then? Jesus Christ. Oh, well, fine.